Hi, today we are looking at work orders and we are going to understand how we can create PDF files on automation from a simple work order Notion form. As you can see, this is the Notion form which I have created for work order, and once a user fills in the entire detail in this form and they click on submit, the responses go to the responses side in this particular work order database. So I have already gone ahead and I have created two dummy responses in this database. Now I want to create an automation setup wherein once a response gets created over here, I will be able to create PDF files out of this completely in automation. For this, I will be using a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help me create PDF file from Google document with the help of a Notion database. It even helps you create any documents such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you might need in your business. So, any document which you are requiring to generate onto PDFs at scale, you can use PDF output for this. Let's click on create PDF and quickly sign in with our account, and then I will show you the rest of the steps for the automation. So once you are signed in, you will be asked to add the Notion database as well as the Google document. Once you add both the things, you need to map the properties of the database onto the document, which will be our template file, and then the PDFs will be created out of it. So click on this drop down of Notion database and click on add Notion database, and this will allow you to add the database onto the setup. So let's copy the database title that we have over here. So I'm going to simply copy the title, and then let's go to the setup screen, click on next. You have two options. If you want to test out PDF output with a demo database, you can use this option of template. It will create a demo database on your workspace which you can use for the testing purposes. But I want to add my own database, so click on select pages and again click on select pages from this list. And here you can simply paste the database title which you have copied, and it will show you all the things. So let me add this work order PDF generator, which is now added to my list of all the databases. So whenever you are adding in a database, simply copy the database title and put it inside these search pages over here. Do not add any database by selecting these top level pages which may contain the database, because in that way the experience will not be smooth and sometimes the databases do not get added correctly. So always and always copy the database title, put it inside the search pages in order to add the database. Alongside this, if your database also contains any relation properties, so let's say work order PDF generator is connected to database A and database B through relation properties, we also need to add database A and database B along with the work order which we just added. So that helps you create a PDF file with all the relation and roller properties intact. Therefore, it is essential that you add the main database as well as any relational databases inside the search pages. And all the three databases must be added to be able to create PDFs with the relation and roller properties. Having considered that, let's click on allow access, and now we will get access to the work order PDF generator database to proceed further. Let's wait for a few seconds and you will be able to see the database appear over here. If it is not visible, simply click on reload databases once, or you can refresh the page once over here and the database will be appearing over here as you can see in this list. Click on this, and now you will be able to see all the properties of the work order database that we have over here is visible over here one below the other. So every property that you want to map to the Google document is available over here for your use case. Let's click on add Google document right now, and we need to add our document from this list. So first is you can select any existing document which you might have on your drive. So if you click on select existing document, it will ask you to add any existing document that you might have on your drive for the automation. I do not have any such documents, so I will click on add demo document and it will create me a sample demo document with all the mappings done beforehand, which will save me a lot of time. So you can see a demo document has been created for me, and let me remove this top part which I do not need. Also let me clear these spaces. So now you can see it has added me these fields over here inside double curly brackets. These are the exact same fields which we have in the database. So we have work order number which is added over here. Similarly, we have assigned technician which is added over here. So all these fields will be automatically mapped to the corresponding database with the values. So when the PDFs will be created, these fields will be replaced with the values that we have in the corresponding columns. As an example, assigned technician will be replaced with the values from assigned technician. Similarly, customer information will be replaced from values over here and the PDFs will be created. But if you still want to manually map any values, you can simply click on copy. Let's say you want to copy the job description. You can go to the document and you can use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. Okay. So use this shortcut key and it will paste that particular property onto the document live. So in this way, you can copy paste all the properties, whatever you need onto the document live, and that can be used to create a PDFs on automation. I don't need these properties as it is already mapped for me. The next thing which I need to understand is I can define my PDF file name. Okay, so I want to create my PDF file as per this work order number that is there over here. So I can select work order number from this list. So all the files generated will be saved as per this work order number reference. After this, if you scroll to the right side of the database, you have two additional columns: generate PDF and PDF file. Anything which is set to ready to generate will be turned into PDF file and it will be stored over here in the PDF file section. So make sure to mark the records as ready to generate whatever you want to create as PDF and store it in the PDF file section over here. So everything is set up. Let me click on download PDF, and now my files will start getting downloaded and it will be saved right inside this database that we see over here. The files will also be downloaded onto a downloads folder, which you can view later on. But currently you can see the first file is automatically saved in the PDF files. Let me click on this and I will be able to see that all the properties are properly mapped with the database that we had over here. Let me open up the second file as well. So let's open up this file. So you can see the first file is also correctly mapped with the values. So we have two documents which have been mapped correctly with the values from the database, and the PDFs were created on automation. Now the best part of this tool is once everything is correctly set up, you can simply click on setup Notion automation, and now your PDF will be automated forever. This means you do not need to come back to PDF output tool and do all these manual mappings again and again. Once you add a new record, so let's say user submits a new record and it is added up over here, you can simply go and put it to ready to generate and the PDF will automatically be stored over here. So this makes it hands free, as you do not need to juggle between PDF output and the database to create PDF file. Once everything is correctly set up from here, you click on setup Notion automation and you simply need to turn the records to ready to generate to be able to create the PDF file right over here. This eliminates the need to go to PDF output again and again to set up everything and create a PDF file. I hope this explanation was clear to you and you take advantage of this automation. If you still have questions, use this chat bubble at the bottom and send me a message on your queries. I'll be able to take up any issues that you might have. Or else you can simply go to the contact section at the bottom of the page and send me any email with your issues on this. You even have a free demo session available, so you can take advantage of this free demo and let me know what you think of